Hello. Genuinely, seriously thinking of shutting this down. I've had enough. Seriously. I'm just fed up.
What you done wrong?
I've done nothing. I've got a Red Sea reefer, right? And the dollar, you've got a Red Sea, haven't you? Oh, yeah. You haven't, have you?
No, I ain't got one.
Right. Well, where the filter sock compartment is, it's all built in.
Yeah.
And this morning, my filter socks was just manky. So I pulled them out, I thought I'd clean before I got work. And the full thing just broke and shattered as it came out.
Really?
So now I can't even put filter socks in. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to refuse you.
Bloody hell.
So now it's just all crap flowing all into my tank.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've had enough. It's one of them where I just think, you know what? Is it worth just keep pissing about?
Get a custom tank done, you know, or get a custom sump made.
Listen, we don't all have woody money.
Listen, I've got a Red Sea Reefer 250 sump. I can send you if you want that.
Too small, aren't they? Or is it the same?
Yeah, it's a bit too small for yawn, but it'll get you out of the woods for a bit if you want.
How much does sumps cost?
I paid about £240 for that sump. So your one would be probably about 280 if you wanted to get the same again. But if you want to get a custom acrylic sump made, I've got a guy that makes acrylic sumps. He made me one for about 60 quid. So you design something and he'll get it sent up to you, or he'll even drive it up, I think, depending on sort of how far it is for him.
All day at work. All day at work. That's all I've been thinking. That's it. I've had enough and we're packing it up.
Don't give up over a sump. It's all right. Just don't buy Red Sea no more. You've had naked troubles, have you?
No.
Yeah, don't let it get to you.
I'm running an empty yogurt tub with holes drilled in with filter floss. So yeah, but it's not about that. It's about the way it is. I can still put them in, but the way that they've designed it, if that bit breaks, water just pours over because it comes over so fast from the.
Go on your phone.
The thing is, it's so awkward the way they designed something out. That made a difference, can't we? Please on. Right. My little designer, little chewing gum thing here. Right. I don't know if you can see. Right. You might not be able to see it, but I don't know. Right. Filter stops going here. Right?
Yeah.
They've got like a bar here. See the bar here?
Yeah.
That's all broke. It clips onto the back.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
You can see it, yeah.
Look, in fact, there's some of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, now, when that goes in now, right? Look,
it just all spills over, yeah.
It's literally just pouring out.
Yeah.
It's like it's catching. The way that they designed it, it's wank. It's what it is. It's not even catching. So again?
It's not even that old, is it?
It's a few years old.
Is it?
Yeah. I'd say that's this 2 year, mate. Hang on. No, not even 2 year old. Is it? Yeah, it is. 2 year old. It's 2 years, 3 months old or something. But honestly, I've had enough. Paul, sock drawer complete. Morning, Reefers. Paul, I had a sock drawer complete. Did you need it? Don't get it. Don't get it. It's completely a crap design. It's completely crap. How am I supposed to catch the crap? I can't. There's nowhere to catch it. Physically, nowhere to catch it. The way that they've done it. It's just like a waterfall.
Yeah, I could see. I'm just trying to think if there's something you can do.
There's nothing. Go on, some technical guys, tell me how to do this because I cannot do it. See, there's one way to get around it, and one way only that I can think of.
Go on.
Is to remove the skimmer and make the full bottom into a refugium.
Yeah, see, I would be tempted to do that anyway.
Remove the skimmer completely.
Say again?
I have the complete piece from old Sump. Does it come off? Does it come off, Dave? You know what? Dave might have a point. Dave, you might be a lifesaver for me. Dave used his old Sump, didn't he? Do you not see more Sump?
Yeah. Well, Dave's got it.
Yeah.
See, I've got the sump sitting here beside my tank. I can check if you want to see if that bit slides off. Let me have a look.
Good morning.
Hello, Dave.
O gave me his old sump, and I was taking it apart to make a frag tank out of it. So I do have the holder, the bracket, and the 2 drawers in a complete set. I mean, it was all just siliconed in.
Is it just siliconed in on this one?
Yeah, it's definitely stuck in.
Yeah, it's siliconed in. That's a Red Sea reefer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably all the same. So when I cut that part out, I said this would probably come in handy to somebody who has this sump. So I threw it on the shelf.
All it means, Paul, is you just have to drain your one out, cut all that out, and put the new one in.
You can either cut the silicone, or if the bracket's broken, then you got to cut the silicone. But if you just need one of the drawers, you know, there's 2 drawers with it. That's what I call a sliding sock holder or a drawer.
You know what? It is.
Yeah, see, the drawers are all right, isn't they? It's just a bit that holds the drawers in that's attached to the sump. That's what snapped.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then you'd need to remove your little RO or your ATO box, cut it out, and glue it in.
Yeah, I'm down here.
A thin razor blade will get right between there. It cuts really easy.
Right, let's have a look at this.
I mean, I'm sure you could order it from Red Sea, but they probably charge you an arm and a leg for it. I always thought they looked like a pain in the ass, personally.
Yeah, they are a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the full top bit and the bottom bit that's actually snapped off. Let me get a blank.
Hey, Brian.
I've never even been in there.
Johnson Chaw won that wheel, Ryan.
Right. I've got some of the bits. Let's have a look at the bits. Right, bearing in mind, I've never been in there. The only thing to do is slide the sock in and out of it. So you tell me how this is done. What the hell is that? Here we go. Right, tell me how that's done that.
It's like
all units on top of it. How's it snapped?
Is it brittle?
Oh, the shite.
It's shite. Let me see the pieces, Paul. I was over on YouTube. I didn't see you.
That piece, which is the bottom bit, and the top bit that goes. Is it that bit that goes over the top of it?
I'm not sure.
One of the full sections that goes in to the slots. Oh,
What you thought of?
oh! I tell you what, I could do. I could take one of them out, like take the other one out that's still working, put it into the front bit, and just put a blocker off, so it's only using one filter socket instead of two.
Could do that.
Good. And go with a bigger mesh or whatever size.
Yeah. But for that to just break like that, I think it's absolutely pathetic.
I can't imagine that they don't break more often, looking at what it's made of.
I never take my RO unit off. I take it every now and then to do it. The only way I can see that breaking is when I'm sliding the sock in and out.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah.
You know, like it might have caught on the plastic or something, and as I pulled it, it's cracked it.
Give me a minute, I'll go get it for you so you can see exactly what you're looking at. I'll come back in a minute.
Yeah. You know what?
I'll go with your original idea though. Just cut it all out and turn it into a big refugium.
What? Just get rid of the skimmer?
Yeah, I would. I'm going to take my skimmer offline soon. I'm just waiting for my refugium to grow a bit.
Do I need a grow light, don't I?
Yeah, just grab one of them UFOs. Are about £23 on eBay.
See, I've got OCD though, haven't I?
Just fill the bottom with Miracle Mud and get yourself some Cheeto. I'll send you some Cheeto.
It's in 6 parts. How is it in 6 parts?
Yeah, I know. It's flimsy stuff though, isn't it?
Yeah. Mr. Williams or Thumbs Down Reefer, I would, but the way that it seems to have, it's weird because it doesn't even, that's the part where it's supposed to go together, but it's buckled. So it's like it's literally like the sock's caught on it and literally buckled the plastic, which has caused it a bit. I realised, look at that. Now my hands just slipped my hand open. It's that goes there. It doesn't even go together. It's literally buckled, so it's like bent.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's like I could even glue it and put it back. It's obviously going to catch constantly with a filter sock. I noticed it today when I couldn't put my filter sock back in. It just won't go in my filter sock. And this bit, this must be the. You see, that's been broken for a while. That because look at the crap in there.
Yeah.
See, that's welded to it. So it's been broke a while. But it wouldn't be surprised if it was actually always cracked and not noticed.
Sleep.
I'm even missing a piece, you know. I'm missing a piece.
Somewhere, innit?
Yeah, there's a bit missing there, the corner. So the corner's missing. And that goes there. Corner's missing.
That'd be sucked up by the skimmer.
Anyway, we're going back to Purple Pond.
They're even worthy enough for the Red Sea.
Let me just get the front door. That's just my window cleaner servant. So, sorry, I've not been reading the chat, but let me just have a look at the chat. Yeah, as you all know, I've just had enough of reefing. It's doing me tits in. Find a piece you want to the skin. Where do the pump? I will find it. It's in there somewhere. In fact, I'll be saying that. I can see it here floating around. No, that's silicon. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. It's gone missing.
This is what you're looking at, Paul.
Let's have a look there.
Okay, it was siliconed in around this edge. Damn.
Yeah, that's it. But like so, yeah. But why is mine come off in one piece? Like one piece is still in. Is it silicon?
I don't understand. It's yeah, it is two separate pieces now that I look at it, and they're silicone together.
Yeah,
if you look right here, they're silicone together. So you could separate them and just use one. But like I said, I got no problem dropping this in the post for you if you wanted it. But if you don't, then let me know. You know, either way.
You know what, Dave? 100%. Do you want me to? You find out the postage for me, and I'll send you postage.
All right. Well, I'll send it out, and whatever it is, I'll let you know. Maybe we'll work something out. You send me something back. Send me a little fish food or something, and we'll be square.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Yeah, I've had it. I've offered it a few times, but you know, until somebody breaks one, they don't need it.
Yeah, but who's ever broke one of them?
I don't know. I can't imagine why they don't break more often because it is a flimsy little piece of plastic. I've seen Reef Girl taking hers in and out, and she even has something else going on, like right in front of it. So Facebook me your info whenever you get a chance. I don't know that I'll get it out today, but I'll try, you know.
But Dave, explain that to me. How was that happened? I've never, ever been inside of it to touch it. And how could it look at that?
Purple pond, brother.
1, 2, 3. And I can't find that piece. There's a piece missing and I can't find it anywhere.
That really stinks. Yeah, it's the first I looked at it. Because it's kind of full of little spots, little white calcium spots. This one. I mean, it works, but could use a little vinegar bath.
Yeah.
And just think, when you get it. It's really, I got it from him. He was going to throw out his sump. I said, I'll take it.
What did you do with the sump? Did you just like strip it apart?
I want to make a little frag tank out of it.
Right.
Because it's, it's not that high. It seemed like a nice little, put a rack in there, attach it to the main system. I haven't done it yet, but I started taking it apart, and this part came out in one piece. So I don't run socks in anything, so I have no need for it.
Oh, no.
But like, yeah, I'll definitely. What I'll do, I'll send you loads of that food out to last you a while. I said that'll do
Well,
me.
that would be nice. I'm not even looking for it, but like I said,
No. Like I said, it's either one, me pay for the shipping for you to ship it to me, or me just paying for shipping to send some stuff I've got here anyway. You know what I mean? So it's the same either.
send Dave a box of Biscoff. We have Biscoff here. I don't need a box of Biscoff from the UK.
No, I do not know what Biscoff is, to tell you the truth. Never heard of it.
It's a little sugar cookie called Biscoff.
Yeah, never heard of it. You guys had Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, we have Dunkin' Donuts.
Hey, Reef Keeper. Yeah, I didn't offer it to you first, did I? I know I was talking to Reef Keeper about it.
Just saw what's going on. Good looking out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, all you guys with the Red Sea know what a piece of garbage that thing is.
Like, what silicon do I use? Is there a certain silicon? Has it got to have a certain thing on the silicon?
No, it's black silicon. I use ASI, but it takes 7 days to dry. It doesn't have to be black. You just want to try and remove all the old silicone so it'll stick. Clear would work, 100%. You can even super glue it in, to be honest.
Do you know what? I might just do that.
Yeah. I made baffles once, and there was a horrible leak in them, and I had it up and running. And I just squirted some silicone some super glue in the hole where it was leaking, and it clogged it right up instantly. Long term, I don't know.
Yeah, I might take that one out and just put that one as the full one.
Right.
Instead of
yeah, it doesn't feel to be brittle or anything. I mean, I was really good with his stuff.
What I'm thinking is I bought these. This is the original Red Sea sock. And I bought these, and they said that fit Red Sea. Right. Now, to look at them, they're exactly the same. They're fitting nice. They fit in them because they've got to be a certain size, basically Red Sea size. These come out with them, and it fits nice. But to me, the lip on it is
too tall.
Like you're talking a mil. And if it's been touching that plastic and pulling on the plastic when I'm pulling it out, because it has felt a bit tight, but not tight enough to cause a problem. But obviously, it has caused a problem.
Right. Anybody know if the post office is open today? Because yesterday was Good Friday. Tomorrow's Easter. They may have just shut it down for the whole weekend.
I know in the UK they're open, but not in the US. I don't know. But I know they're shut Friday, Monday.
Oh, Reef Keeper's got a good idea. Since the tank is wet, I would probably use the poly bead glue that you heat up.
What's that? Poly what?
The little beads that you heat up, and then they could become pliable.
Yeah, but they're not. They're good for that, but they're not good for sticking stuff together. So you could put it in there, and it'll just pull off again. Right,
and you are pulling on it. I got you. Yeah. Well, whatever you need to do, at least you can figure it out.
Sounds good to me. I'll just get some Gorilla Glue. That we use for frags.
You may be able to leave the old frame in and super glue this frame right on top of it. I don't know if you could have enough clearance for another half inch, 13 millimeters higher. I don't know if that would screw you up, but just leave what you got left in there and glue this right on top of it.
I've literally took the rest of the frame out.
Oh, okay.
And there's a little bit of silicone left there. No, virtually clear. Virtually clear. Thing is, now I'm going to have a dirty sump.
You can go without socks for a little bit.
I do when I'm away. I just let it overflow.
Exclusive says AF glue beads are garbage.
They're good for frags. Yeah, I can't deny that they're not good for frag plugs.
Mm-hmm.
Stick them in a frag plug. I usually bevel it around the frag plug, stick the frag in the middle of it, and when I've done, I can just pop it off, and it's a brand new frag plug again. And you can reuse it if you want it.
Right. Yeah, I got a bag of beads. You know, it's not Aquaforest brand, but it is non-toxic. I checked it out. I just got a bag to play. I haven't even played with them yet. Bought it on Amazon for like $9.
I'm going to say I can send you some of them. I've got loads of them.
Yeah, these are just the white ones.
That's what I've got.
Some socks are evil, Metals Reef said.
There is no like just trying to think of a way just to combat around it, and there is no way to do it.
Yeah. It's a cute idea, and I know they're trying to save space in that small under compartment under your tank.
Like I said, there was the other way of going around it. Turn it into a refugium and don't use filter socks. But I won't be able to put a skimmer in it.
Yeah.
Narcosis. Yeah, I am. I've got like OCD. Obsessive compulsive disorder. I like things clean. But the thing is, it must have been like that for a couple of days because I've not even, like I say, I've not even noticed. Like this morning, I heard a waterfall noise, so it was rushing over this morning, and I just thought it was just a full sock. So when I pulled it out, it just literally all collapsed and started coming out. But the sun now is manky. But my polyps are massive, so they're liking it.
Gotcha.
I don't know who.
Melland.
Who's that? Michael.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Hey, look, Taco Bell. I didn't even know they had Taco Bells in the UK. I'll be bitches once ago. Turn the camera off.
Loads of Taco Bells in the UK.
Taco
I know
Bell.
Mark. I know Mark has been talks about it, but I've never actually seen one before.
Maybe you're south of the border, Michael. I guess that joke doesn't make sense over there.
So I was going to say, do you none of you run socks? Do you?
I
Run
don't.
socks?
What's that, mate?
Do you run filter socks, Michael?
Filter socks? Hell no. Don't touch those things. No.
It's one more thing to do.
They're just a pain in the ass because, like, don't get me wrong, they do a good job, but it's just the amount of work that you've got to put in with them. I don't like it. I just use floss.
They don't fit into my lazy ass reefer schedule.
Yeah, that's the same for me. Just too much effort. Too much effort for me. Ooh, I'm at Fit Filtration, everyone. Woohoo!
Nick's at work, isn't he?
Right. Grab my camera. Ooh.
It's Paul Wingen. Yeah. I'm just pissed off.
What's up with you?
Oh, my filter socks.
Oh, you what?
The Red Sea Reefers wank, Michael.
Look where I am if you want.
His filter sock holder stopped holding.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a bit.
He's at the place where he built his tank. They built his tank. Deb and Nick. I think they did the glass and Nick did the cabinet. Anytime it's on the skimmer off SPS tank. Oh.
What's up, Ash?
If you don't need it, why introduce it? See, the thing is, everyone that I know that runs a refugium has a skimmer. Now, for me, I won't want to not run a skimmer because I've always run one. You've got a refugium, haven't you, Dave?
I've got a big refugium with the skimmer after it. And that's a new thing for me. I usually had it before it. I like it after it.
Is it picking shit up? Good shit.
It doesn't pick up as much. It's a lighter skim. because the Chado's eating most of it. And then I feel if anything's dying off in the Chado that's bad, the skimmer may pick it up. I don't know. Triton required it, that it's after the refugium, or suggests it. And I was thinking of going Triton when I was building this system. Not anymore.
Well, you need to be able to get it to be able to use it.
Exactly. So I'm back to doing water changes.
I need to make some RO water. I can't be asked. I need to clean my system. I can't be asked. Oh, because of this, I've just lost all thing. Do you know the to do something?
Oh yeah, it's dull. You're reefing chi. You've lost your zen, your mojo.
Trying to think. What I might do is just, for now then, till that comes, just in the baffle, just put some filter floss in the baffle near the end. And just let that do the work.
Ash needs to be briefed. Ash, do you know Red Sea Reefer? How the sump works? They have a little drawer. I call it a drawer. So there's sliders that hold the socks. And Paul's just fell apart.
A lot.
There you go. You can call it a rack. That works too.
I don't know. These are racks. What a woman has a rack of them.
Yeah, nice rack, Paul.
Making it out like it's just an hang-on one, it's not. It's like one that's built in, siliconed in, and when it breaks, all the water doesn't get filtered, it just gets poured into the system.
Right. And it's not even like you can't hang it off of anything because the pipe that's feeding the sump is over to the side of it. So it actually fills up a compartment and spills over a shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. On Reef Girl's video, that's why I saw her trying to get a sock out once, and she had something else going on. It looked like a real pain in the butt.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if she had a UV, exhaust port right there or something, but
I think it is a shit design. I don't even know why they have two filter socks. I don't even know why they did that. I know it's for like the overspill coming back, but if they would have just put like a wall there, the water would have just come back and gone back into the filter sock.
right.
I know why they've done it, so you buy more filter socks. Oh, I've got to replace my filter socks. I don't need to buy one, I'm going to buy two.
I think Phil stopped using socks. I think Phil gave somebody a whole bunch of socks.
Phil, are you there? Has he got a reefer?
Yeah. He may have given O a whole, asked O if he wanted socks. He may have sent O like a dozen socks, if I remember correctly. It's hard to keep up with everybody in here sometimes.
What's a day long? Can't we mod it in any which way? I can't see any physical way to mod that. Can you, Dave? Except putting that back in to filter socket. There's no way. Like Dave was saying, it goes into a chamber, overflows like a waterfall. But you're talking half inch from the top of the water. Is it about half inch? Yeah, about half inch from the top of the water. So there's no way to mod it. It needs to go into that rack or whatever we're calling it.
That's what we're talking about, Ash. So that's the piece that comes out. This piece is in about 4 pieces now.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll show you.
Now they are separate.
There you go.
Either put them both in.
If you look at Dave's, that's what it's supposed to look like. This is what mine looks like.
Let me see, it's got this area.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's on fire. No, that's my cigarette.
Right, yeah, let's have a look. Right. Here is there. Oh, send me some socks and 2 filter cups. I'm using the cups now filled with matrix. Right, so he's still using the drawers, but he's filled them with matrix.
Oh yeah, that's what Reef Girl did. She got the containers that replace the socks.
Yeah. Can I show you a mod? How are you going to do that? Right, go on then.
Okay, thanks, Bill.
Oh. Do they deliver mail on Saturdays in America?
Metal said he just saw a mail truck drive by, so they could be.
I thought we
It's
was
funny. It's funny watching a replay. Me holding up a new one and you holding up a broken one, flipping back and forth.
Right, the link's there. Facebook. I'll send you my details, Dave, and then you just reply with your address.
Yeah. Well, if you send them soon, I'll try and run out and see if they're open. They may only be open for another hour. So just shoot it on I don't know, well, however you do it. Facebook, I think, works for you. This may be the first Facebook message I open up from Paul.
Yeah. I'll do it under the nano tanks one. Or do you want it under your other one?
My regular one. I try not to go to nano tanks too much garbage on there.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Happy Saturday.
Hey, exclusive. Sun shining by you. Looks like it's going to be a nice day here today.
Yeah, it's nice today.
I have to go to the LFS anyway. $25 frags are $19.99. Plus buy 3 get 1 free. So
That's good. What kind of frags though?
the ones they normally sell for 25. So hard to explain. There's a couple hammers in there. There's some rainbow Montipora, lots of Favia. Might even be an A-can in there.
Hey, question. Does anybody split their return that uses socks? Because like my return right now is just one tube. I was thinking about putting a T and splitting it into like 2 socks.
Now, I split one to run to a separate refugium on my 55. It requires a T and 2 valves.
It don't let me press enter. Otherwise, if I press enter, do you know to put the address down? It just keeps sending it separately there. So wherever there's a comma, that's the next line.
Okay. I got you.
Narcosis, your mic's not working?
You can't call him narcos. This is called all thumbs down.
So, here's what I was gonna show you is what I did was see how it's like overflowing on this BioCube, and I got it going overflowing into like the pinky pad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was thinking is you can use some of this egg crate. Yeah, I'm rebuilding my sump, doing another one, but you can use some of this egg crate and just cut it to the certain size and just basically just push it into where that goes, where that little rack goes, and just put the pinky floss on top, and it's basically what I'm doing there. And what it'll do is it'll come down, it'll overflow over the top, and it'll hit the pinky floss.
Yeah, it'd be hard for him to get his hand in there though, because it's under his ATO.
Oh, I see.
That's why they have the drawer.
And then what I have here is I got for the sponge, I'll get 2 of them, and I'll have it overflow onto the sponge, have it come underneath, and then I'll put filter floss here, have it hit the filter floss. So,
yep,
that's one idea, I guess.
You gonna have a fuge after all that?
That's I already got my 60-gallon fuge, so
Okay.
I'm gonna have a big protein skimmer after that, and then it goes to the return.
Gotcha.
And then I'll have my fuge come down in here somewhere, either in here or have it come straight down into the return, just dumping pods in the return. You know?
Yeah, a lot of people worry that the sponges become a nitrate factory. So I have mine before my fuge. Figure it feeds my fuge. Perfect. Keep them clean though.
Yeah. Normally what I would do is like every 3 months I just go buy a new one.
Yeah.
Basically just to stop it from becoming a nitrate factory or
Wring it out in every water change too. Every time you do a water change, just wring everything out in the bucket.
Oh yeah. That
Shake your balls.
Yep. Pretty much like that too. But my idea of filter stocks is that over time, you got to buy new ones anyways. Otherwise, they just become so clogged and so dirty, I guess.
Right.
So pretty much what I like to do is I pretty much just like to take stuff out and throw it away and have it completely gone out of my system. Then I have, putting it back in and taking it out and putting it back in. But, yep. So that was my idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not.
It's like Dave said, you can't do that, because of the auto top-off's built on top of it. And it's completely, virtually flush with the filter sock when it slides in.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is a crazy setup.
You must have, like a quarter of an inch?
Just get a new Triton sump like O did.
Oh, trust me. We've not got Woody money, though. That's the problem.
Woody will buy you one.
I'll donate a sump.
See that? I didn't mean to put you on the spot there, Woody. I was just teasing.
So
we all know you're rich. We all know you're rich.
You sound like my wife. You like spending me money.
He's going to donate you one, Paul, and send me the bill for opening up my big mouth.
I said the rich stay rich. Paul, do you want me to ask that David done it if he can do you a sump or get a price for you or something?
Yeah.
If you draw something up, what you think?
Oh, you're asking me, yeah.
Surely you can draw some straight lines.
Okay, are those numbers before England, UK? Is that like what we call a zip code?
What's that? Our postcode?
Yeah, that's a zip code there.
Okay, I'll ask my post guy what order he wants it in. It looks backwards to me. We usually put that at the end.
Yeah, that is at the end. Well, we put it at the end, but because we've got England, UK, we just put that after the zip code. But when it comes over here, they'll know what it means, you see.
Okay.
But it is that order. Send me yours, Dave.
I will.
I sent Steve's out the thing that he won. And they said it'll take up to 28 days to get there because of the weight. It's still not got it. But yours, I'll make sure you get it in a week. I'll pay it.
Yeah, mine only took a week.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was very heavy. His was heavy. He had a lot of stuff in it. I think it was about 2.5 kilos.
What did he want? Live rock?
No, he had food, magnet cleaners, shelves. What else did he have in it? Them beads. He had some of them beads in it. There's loads of stuff in it.
Kinky.
Yeah.
Sounds like you kind of shorted me then, huh?
No, he won it.
He won a super pack.
Basically, loads of stuff that I had in my cupboard. Stuck it in a box and shipped it off.
That's a pain in the butt. That is a pain in the butt not being able to press enter. You're right.
See what I mean? That's why I put the commas there. That's why my name came first, and because I pressed enter, I thought I'll do the full thing.
Try in Messenger so it looks more like I'm typing an email.
The coral looks really fluffy, so it's telling you that they like it. But my skimmer's just completely dropped down. That's not skimming anything.
Oh man, I just noticed I did something. I don't even know how I did that. Take a look at this. Somehow, I don't know how I did this. I think it dropped down there. I think I had it holding the rack up. But now this piece of PVC is stuck down there. That piece of PVC is stuck in there now. It's stuck in that chamber.
What's it got? Show me again.
Oh, man. Oh.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Something that sucks is I actually need that piece to plumb this to the system.
And you can't get out?
No.
That's what you call a bell and move.
Oh.
I'm going to piss you off, that.
Oh, my God.
What time is it? See, my post office is open.
How did I do that?
First class post office.
Arcosis, let me see your son. You building?
All right, hold on.
I just want to see the first chamber when the water comes in and then you got the egg crate. How'd you hold the egg crate? So you just silicone the egg crate to the sides?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna hold, man. I tried on mine and it didn't hold that well.
It's gonna hold. What I did was I super glued it first. I super glued all the edges, and then I siliconed after that. And then also what I did was I siliconed it underneath. You see the silicone there? Underneath. I siliconed through it underneath to the actual glass. So basically what it's doing now is it's actually holding it up as a rack.
Dan.
Yes, sir.
What?
Can you see my screen?
I'm writing down your info.
All right.
On Facebook, but I can look.
Hang on, no, my screen. I'll send you this.
That's fine. It's not necessary, but if you feel you want to give back, that's how you can do it.
That's two tubs of pellets, a tub of rotifers, and a tub of brine shrimp eggs. Yeah.
Fish gotta eat. I appreciate it, Paul.
Swapsies. Nice to be kind.
You interrupted me. I started to write my address. I already know mine.
What you got after that baffle?
This baffle. Let me show you.
Yeah, after that.
So I'm having sponge here. Comes down. It goes through. See that glass? I cut it on a circle like that. So it comes through there, goes up, comes over. This is gonna have filter floss in here. This right here is gonna have the little pinky filter floss, the skinny stuff, coming over. Goes underneath. It's gonna go into here into a protein skimmer. I'm gonna put a baffle that I got laying on the floor. After I buy the protein skimmer, I'll put it in. Probably put it in like right here, and then I'll have live rock in here. Some more live rock, just only live rock though. Then I have it
That
coming through.
course is. Just remember, never make me a cake
Yeah.
because that silicon is a mess.
Yeah, I'm kind
It's
of
all right. It's all about the function,
lazy
not
with
about
it.
the look.
Functionality.
It's a sump, so I'm kind of lazy with it.
Yep.
Normally I would do like tape and everything if I was selling it to a customer. I would have did tape and then ripped the tape up and had it perfect. But this is just for me, you know. This is just for my. This is gonna replace that one, and then I'm gonna have some more frag tanks in here that I'm gonna put that sump on. I'm gonna redo it and put it on there.
So,
But
no
yeah, so I got it
refugium?
coming. Go ahead.
No refugium?
I already got a 60-gallon refugium hooked up to the system.
Oh, so this
So
is
no, I'm not
additional.
gonna have a refugium in my sump, but I already have a refugium hooked up to it.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna have it coming through here, and then it goes down, and then it comes up as a bubble trap to go into the return pump.
You know what I like to do when I put egg crate shelves in? I like to make a little holder for them. In other words, just glue some flat pieces to the side of the aquarium, and then the egg crate just rests on them.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
they're
that's
removable. So they're
that's
removable.
okay.
And you can get under them.
To clean it out, yeah. I'll put them like on PVC pipes underneath it, like holders.
Just, like if I do them in a bubble trap is usually where I do them. I'll make that last bubble trap a little wider so I can throw some media on it or whatever. If I feel like running filter floss, just like if I'm, doing a water change, stirring everything up or blowing off the rocks.
Yeah.
It's just
I
an
was
idea.
thinking about
I know
doing
you
that,
already
but then-
you already glued it, so
Yeah, but I could still take it out, but I don't know. I don't think I want to do it this time. Normally, what I do is I just take a hose and I just siphon it out, just siphon out underneath them.
right. That's all good.
It's cheap, man. It's cheap.
Oh yeah, light diffuser, nice and cheap, especially the white. Go to Home Depot, get 2x4 for what, $11? 2 foot by 4 foot.
Yep. Cheap. It is way cheaper than actually buying one of those commercial ones. Those are like $300. The commercial sumps that they sell.
Oh yeah.
No disrespect to anybody, some people, like to buy the stuff that looks better. Me,
Some people don't like the DIY either. Some people just like to buy it.
Yep.
It's like Miss Risa gave me a eShops, not an eShops, might be an eShops sump, just because she had it. Somebody gave it to her, so I held on to it. Now Jeff, American Reefing, wants it. It's a beautiful little sump.
Yeah, man, those sumps are definitely nice. I run the eShop skimmer, so those sumps I've seen those in action. They're pretty nice.
Is that
CJ's in there? He says he's at the post office. That's good for 2 reasons. Because he's sending me something, and now I know the post office is open, so I might jump out of here for a little bit.
those e-shops? They have like a, if I'm not mistaken, like a horizontal piece of white or whatever it is. Like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I guess like the water goes underneath like a baffle or something like that, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, a lot of people complain that they weren't able to clean that. So that's the only negative reviews I got about that.
Right. I don't quite understand it because it looks like in the first chamber there's a circle that comes off. It's got a lid, but it's a round lid. And I think maybe an eShop skimmer would go in that section. And then you'd use the next spot for refugium. I'm not sure, but it's a nice little package. You know what I mean? It's got a little shelf built in, a place to put the sponge at the end. It's nice. It's too small for anything I'm doing, but I think Jeff's only doing like a 50-gallon. It should be beautiful for that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in narcosis, I could understand why people, get the like the synergy dumps and all that, or the trigger, whatever you want to call them.
Trigger systems, yeah.
Yeah. Just because, I mean, like they have everything that you don't have to go and buy add-ons. You know what I mean? Like, for your probe holders and all that crap. So everything's all built in, and you got your baffles that you could adjust. You can't do that with a DIY. You can't adjust anything.
Well, unless you know how to build it that way.
Yeah. So
Don't say can't.
as far as
Right, you're right.
Sump goes, back in Milwaukee, probably about 3 years ago, I had a buddy that I helped him redo his tank. Basically, he was upgrading from a 120 to a 180, and he had his sump in the basement, and he had over a 1 inch of silt. Just basically anything that got trapped down up in there, and he always had 0 nitrate, 0 phosphate, and basically that 1 inch silt was, I don't know, like basically being like a deep sand bed or something. But yeah. And his tank was one of the best tanks I've ever seen.
Yeah, at this point, I couldn't justify paying that much money for a sump, but in the future, that might change.
Oh yeah, like $300 for a sump. I don't know. I'm pretty poor, so I wouldn't be able to afford it.
Yeah, me neither. I ain't paying that.
Oh, it closes at noon. That's 27 minutes from now. I don't think I'll make it. I got to put it in a box and all that. So I'll try and get it out to you Monday, Paul.
Tuesday. It's thingy Monday, isn't it? Easter Monday. Won't be open most probably.
Oh, you think they're closed for the day after Easter?
Yeah, because I know ours are. Ours are not open again until Tuesday, so I won't be sending yours out till Tuesday. Day.
Okay.
They're closed now, but Tuesday.
Mine's not an emergency, so let me see what I can do. Let me get out of here. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
All right, cheers, Dave.
Yeah, I gotta get going too. I gotta be in a different town in about an hour, so I gotta get ready.
No worries, okay.
Yeah, I gotta go to Brooklyn today.
All right, sounds good.
I'll see you guys later.
See you later. What are you there?
Yeah, mate.
What is? Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that. What I said I'd do. Do you know, move that other one?
Yeah.
Rip the silicon off it, put it there temporarily.
Is it working?
Catching, well, not all of it, but a lot more than it was.
That should tidy the stump up a bit more then.
I don't know if you can see it. Oh, fuck, that's my head. Can you see my head?
See your nostrils.
Oh yeah, we see.
Right, so I moved it from this side. I cut it out of that side. I moved it to that side. It's not silicon down, it's just covering. But the weight of the water as it pushes over it, pushing it down.
Yeah, as that comes up as well, it's going to push it down more, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's going in the sock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I say it's only temporarily.
So you might be all right for a while until Dave sends that out.
Yeah, like I say, as soon as that fills up a little bit, that'll end up dropping down because there's no way, for it to pulled up.
So if it happened to change the viscosity of your water, your skimmer might start acting weird and maybe overflow.
Most probably, but I run my skimmer that low, like down there. It takes like a week for it to get up there. See, it's going to bubble into there, no? About there.
Yep.
See there? That's empty. I run it that low. That's like 3 weeks, over 3 weeks worth of stuff. That.
Oh yeah.
Takes a long time. Like I said, temporarily, that might do. I might even just go and get some super glue and glue that in. At least I'll have a spare one then, won't I?
You're breaking up, mate.
I said if Dave sends that, then I'll have a spare one, I know.
Yeah.
There's 2 on it, isn't there?
Text me over the size of the sump that you need and that, and I'll send it all over to David. see what he comes back with.
What's the size of the Red Sea sumps? It needs to be the same width, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can fill that space with whatever, you know, whatever size you got under the cabinet there. You can fill that space.
If I was going to do it, I'd definitely do it where there's enough for a skimmer, a refugium.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see
Yeah,
what would I need? I'd only need 2 chambers, wouldn't I? A refugium, a skimmer, enough place to put a skimmer in a reactor.
Just do a standard Triton sump or something. Well, you got to run the skimmer in the first chamber with the drain chamber, and then do a refugium, and then do a return, or the other way round. Drain into the refugium, then into the skimmer, then return.
What's Seymour? What have you got? I mean, just the design of what you've got. Show me the design that you've got.
You want to actually see it?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, show them what you got.
You want to see
what it's got? It's nice.
I gave them so much love, baby.
Hold on, mate. Show them what you got.
Is that narcosis?
Who's Australian in here? Someone must be Australian. Who's copying Australians?
Scousers were lucky, weren't they?
Scousers.
I think West Ham's winning today as well. My wife's over there.
United are winning 2-0.
All right. So I just put some trying to get rid of some red slime. So I put some red slime in, so my skimmer is overflowing. But it drains into my
into the refugium.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's the way I would go as well. Drain into the refugium.
No filter socks. And then second chamber skimmer, and I have a reactor here, my Ultra Reef reactor. This is just a reflection. I was actually doing some work on the tank. And then it drains into the return chamber. Yeah.
That's what I want, buddy.
Yeah, that's all you'd need. Quite a decent sized refugium that drains straight in. Like,
This is about 11 gallons. So this is more than 10%. But like I said, I think you can get away with less than 10% if you just put a little bit more effort into the light, like the Kessel light. I'm using the Kessel light. But if you use like a grow light or have a powerful refugium light, you know, you can get away with a smaller refugium. You got a lot of pods and stuff crawling around. Yeah. And this thing grows thick, like when I need to take it out, like I got to use 2 hands and like tear it basically.
That's what I want, buddy.
Wait, I saw the title of the stream. What happened?
You know, the sumps out. You know the Red Sea sump, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know the bear in mind, I've not got a refugium. So my filtration, what keeps my nitrates and phosphates down, is the removal of filter socks and cleaning. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is what happened to the tray.
Wait, what you said happened, Paul?
Look at this.
Oh. So Paul.
Just shattered.
So basically, I was talking to Pelfrey about this the other day. Don't you think you can fit like a 40 burrito or a 30-gallon long tank under that?
Most probably.
Yeah. I know you're probably thinking about getting a different tank, but until then, get a 30-gallon tank, get some glass baffles, and make your own, sump, and use that in the meantime. And you'll add 30 gallons of water volume to your system, which, puts you at almost 100 gallons. That's a good, if I was you, that's a good temporary solution, especially.
Daddy, I put that there.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's a good temporary solution if you don't want to spend, money on like a nice sump. especially if you know you're going to upgrade.
Dave sent in. Do you know the one you give in?
Yeah.
He's took all that. He took it apart, didn't he, to make a tank?
Yeah, he did.
He took the plastic bit off the what's smashed, and he's posting it to me.
Oh, he's gonna post it to you?
Yeah.
All right. You can do that.
He told me to say thank you to you.
Yeah, I don't even run filter socks, man. It's too much work.
If I had a refugium, that's what I was saying to Woody. I would if I had space for a refugium and my skimmer, but these you haven't got room.
Get a 30, Paul. If you know you're gonna upgrade in like a year, Paul, like take the sump. You know, if Dave sends you the parts, fix it, put it in the backyard. Because if you want to sell this tank, the person might want it with the original equipment. So what you do is, what I would do if I was in your shoes, I would get like a sump. I mean, come on, for God's sakes, you know Nick. I'm pretty sure he can get you something made cheap, like a glass sump made with a proper refugium.
Nick said, and I quote, Nick said in a message, Nick Chan, I'll sort you a proper system.
Yes. Oh. Tell him you don't want a proper... Yeah, but until then, it's going to take time because we all know how slow Nick is. That's going to be 2 years before you get sorted.
Paul, tell him, as long as it's for free, you'll have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Woody.
Someone wants to say something to you.
Hey.
Oh, I added you on Xbox.
Hey, what's your Xbox name?
So Steady Aim. But it ain't got an A on it. It says Steady Aim.
Wait, what is his Xbox name?
So Steady Aim or something.
I couldn't write Steady right.
he spelt it wrong and he already submitted it and then he realised afterwards he spelt it wrong.
What is it?
So Sir Steady Aim.
Steady 8?
Aim. As aiming a gun.
Oh,
Sir
Steady
Aim.
It's lowercase sir, and then the rest is in capitals.
All right. I'm gonna. My son is on punishment now. Add my son. If you want to play.
Was that from playing Michael Evans all night?
Yeah, my son is on punishment now, so he's not allowed to like play any Fortnite or anything. But if you add my son, you guys can play Fortnite together.
Yeah, he will do. I think he's had both of them. Both of them ones that he sent me the other day. He's had him.
Let me look. You said Steedy?
Yeah, Sir Steady Aim.
Sir Steady Aim. Oh man, this thing keeps trying to autocorrect to steady. All right, I'm trying to find my friends. Jeez. All right. Hey, Woody, when you get a chance, just WhatsApp me or text me his name.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, every try to type it in, it keeps autocorrecting to steady. So.
I'll send it over.
Woody? Woody?
Yes, mate.
Are you going to America?
Am I going what?
To New York?
Yeah, the wife's here. Ask her.
Hi, Lady Woody.
I've asked for the time off. I'm just waiting to see if we can get it.
See?
If I can get it, you can.
Yeah, it's not me this time.
I'll ask the Queen if you want.
I'll ask the Queen if you want.
Yeah. Well, be careful.
Right, it's going to mute in a minute, mate, so I can slap my daughter about a bit.
No worries.
Yeah, Paul. I'm checking the measurements now of like I think you can fit a 20 long or a 30 gallon or a 20 high in the bottom. I think you'll be able to do it, man. You might have to do some plumbing modification, but what I did is I used flexible PVC, since like some of the holes on my sump didn't line up properly. But I think you could do it. But like I said, keep the original sump, put it outside, and then when you're ready to sell the system, if you ever want to sell it, you'll still have the original, equipment in case somebody wants it. And that way you hold on to it, and then 3 years from now when Nick gets back to you,
Nick's gonna hate you,
What is that?
I said Nick's gonna hate you.
Yeah, you know what?
I was just pissed off though. Honestly, I was thinking today, like this morning, 'cause it happened before I went to work. All the way at work, I thought, you know what, I've had enough, and that's it. I'm giving up.
You didn't think that? Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, I did. Honestly. It's always one thing after another, you know what I mean?
It'll be all right, man. It'll be all right.
Everything's gonna be all right.
It's not a big deal.
No, don't play with the knob. Since when you play with that, then it's not.
So what would you have done, Paul? You would have sold everything and stopped?
Yeah.
I don't believe you for a second.
No, I don't either. I think he's full of it.
Yeah.
All right. You really don't? Trust me. Ask me, Mrs. What I'm like. When I've had hobbies before and things have gone tits up, I've gone, nah, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Really? No, I mean, I've been close, so I really can't say no, it would never happen. I've been rather close, actually.
Nah. Yeah. I think I need to have some kind of tank.
Well, that's what happened to me. I went down all the way to a 20. That's all I'm going to have. I'm fingers up. I'm done. And then I guess just the right offer came along for the 120. And yeah, it sort of sucked me back in. So I got rid of the other 20. I said, no, that's it. I'm just going to have one tank. And I've got two now because my wife loved these fish and I'm not putting them in my 120 because things would have went all the hell in there. And actually, she thought I was going to get rid of my Darwin clowns to put her clowns in the 120. I'm like, no.
At one point, I had 3. I think 3 was just too much. So now I'm back down to 2, which is a happy balance.
Yeah, it feels right. I mean, I may do a reef tank, a low boy in my office, but that's totally different because the care level is different.
Yeah, if I had an office, see, I would put a tank there only because I'm going to be sitting in the office and looking at it a lot. Yeah. But yeah, it's just too much, man.
It is. It's the water changes. It's the equipment, right? If you want to do it like your other tanks, all of a sudden it's like for lack of a better term, let's say I could probably set up a tank today for nothing. I'd have to go dig up some rock. Bad pun. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like I would just have to find some rock. So, because I got a bag of sand here, I got everything. I could have it set up today for less than $50, right? Now, if I want an auto top off on that, if I want a light on that, if I want all the other stuff on that, that's where things start to get kind of tricky, right? If I did a fish only in here, I could get away with it for about $50. Yeah. And the only thing it wouldn't have is an auto top off.
Which are about $30 anyway.
What? Sorry, Paul?
I said, like a cheap auto top off are only cheap, not expensive.
No, it's like $110 for the cheap one here. And that
Really?
yeah, Coral Box A100 is about the cheapest one you're going to get. Yeah.
I've got one here. It cost me £30 from Amazon.
Oh, well, maybe, but every time I look on Amazon, it's like, you're in Canada, we're ripping you off. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you can. You can definitely tip. That's my whole point of today. You can tiptoe in very cheaply, try it, and not lose the bank. Like, I mean, I watched a. I do not talk about this fella. He takes it real personal, but I won't name nothing like that. But he spent close to $5,000. It was a 180-gallon tank. The standard 6 foot 24, I think, or whatever. Got in all this money in. Less than 3 months later, when the algae started, when the things that normally happen started, just tossed it in, done, sold it all off, and got out. Yeah.
This is my problem. I've got with me. I've got all my export is through my filter socks. You know what I mean? I've got a skimmer, but it's really, really low. But I change it. I'm like a daily filter sock cleaner. So like all my export comes out on my filter socks, and now all that compartment's broken. And I can't filter sock anything out. I've not got no refugium or anything like that. So it's just all pumping into my sump, all the shit.
Are you able to put an acrylic sock holder on the rim?
No, not on the Red Seas the way that they are.
Oh.
I've just, within a day, I've just scooped some out of the float on the deck of my thing. So
are you a heavy feeder?
No. I could feed a cube a day. But I could feed a cube a day, and then I could miss a day. You know what I mean? Without any problems.
Because I change mine every 3 days, and I've got 2 socks on the 120, and mine don't fill up. They start to get to that point. They're going to start to fill up, where they're just going to overflow. They're no longer doing their job. And my nitrates are fairly decent and everything. I don't know. That's a lot of stuff spewing out of that tank. Maybe I don't have good flow.
I've got all my flows on. I have about 6,000 litres an hour pumping through it 95 gallon. So it's a lot of flow pumping, like circulation in it.
Yeah. So you get a hold of Red Sea yet? Are they going to fix that? They're going to stand by their product?
It's over 2 years old, the system.
So?
In the UK, yeah, well, we'll find it. Here we go. What's this?
Yeah, no.
Jacket info, never any good anyway. Well, yeah, Nick. There you go. Nick knows my situation on this. He knows how much I detest Red Sea systems.
Yeah.
But I've got one. Oh, trust me, I've never been sponsored by Red Sea to buy it. I bought it because I thought it was a top range product when I bought it. How wrong was I?
I think we're all that is like, ooh, watch out. We don't want to make Paul mad. I think that's the feeling. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I agree with you. I looked at the Red Sea system, looked and looked and looked. I mean, the glass is pretty. It's nice and clear.
It's just my daughter, one second. Hello? Yep. All right, give me a second. All right, bye.
No.
Right, I'm just going to fire out. I'll literally be 2 minutes. I'm going to pick my daughter up and I'll be straight back.
I do that. All right. We'll keep it alive.
Yeah, I'll literally be 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Because I'm actually cleaning my system. So.
There you go. There's the extreme end of things. When things break down, folks. We all hate that, don't we?
Here's another big problem I've got. This coral is growing too fast and it's getting really close to my blade. You know what I'm
Oh, you frag it. Frag it.
I'll frag it with
accidentally frag it.
How close are we at? Let's see how close we are. Oh my word. That is. You won't be able to put an air between it. Oh, yeah.
Frag it. Put it in a Coca-Cola
That's what I said.
bottle.
Frag it.
Put it in a Coca-Cola bottle with some water and send it to my address. You already got it, mate.
You sound like everyone in the UK that says that to me. Give it to me, really? You know what I'll end up happening? I'll end up breaking and it'll be on my sandbed and then it'll die on my sandbed.
Don't worry. I'll send super chat when I.
I won't send calls. It's illegal to send calls through our postal system.
Really?
Yeah.
Give it to Woody. When
Give
Woody
it to
gets
Woody. Yeah.
when Woody gets escorted by the Air Force to America, he doesn't go through customs, so he's good.
Right. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit, Nick. Like I say, I've got to go and get my daughter, so give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Ah, Nick's here. I should be talking to Nick about our Nano 5-gallon challenge. Bring up some time while he's gone. Get in here, Nick, if you can.
Roller coaster season for the Irons. Who's the Irons?
It's probably a football team.
Yeah, probably.
I would think so. They love their football like you guys love your football down there.
Yeah, man.
Oh, coffee, you're keeping me alive. I know you are.
Manchester United won.
Manchester. No. So Nick, when you drop in, I'm going to be doing my stream. Wow, I don't want to do that on here. I feel bad when I do that. When I'm up and running later. There we go. Yeah.
Hey, man, do your thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm just sitting here thinking, to those in here, I'm doing a stream today at, wow, wait a minute. What time is it? 8 o'clock British Standard, 4 o'clock Atlantic, and 3 o'clock Eastern. So in about 2 hours. So I have to do it that early, so all you fine UK residents can tune in.
8 o'clock in the UK, 7 o'clock in the UK, isn't it?
No, it's 4. You guys are 4 hours ahead of us, I think, right now, aren't you? British
it's 5 o'clock
summertime?
now. It's 5 o'clock here.
You're 4 hours ahead. So for my time, it would be 8 o'clock your time. It's 1 o'clock where I am right now. How many cups of coffee have I had today, Dre? If I told you, my doctor would flip out. Really flip out. I think I always say it like this. He goes, so how much coffee do you have in the morning, right? And I said, I don't know. 1 or 2. And he goes, oh, cups? I went, no, pots.
For some reason, I don't think I'm subbed to you.
It could be. YouTube's been weird. My notifications aren't going out, and people are clicking on the bell. So whatever that new system that they're running is absolutely just T-boned. It's not working. No. That's all right. I see people I know that are signed up to me. Everyone will get it. But it's you know, I'm in New Brunswick, something catchy. So I'm right above Nova Scotia. And those hosers, a.k.a. blue nosers, can do whatever they want. I lived in Halifax, Nova Scotia for a good many years.
I was going to say, I'm out tonight, me. Oh, I'm going for a meal. So, I don't take it offensively, but I'm out.
There you go.
Come on. My daughter's here.
I swear Paul's accent's the only one I can't catch all the time. He'll say something, and I swear it feels like, oh, it's just mushy peas. Yeah.
Everyone says that.
I know. And I love how I'm looking at your sunroof, and I'm guessing that's your daughter you just picked up.
It is.
Yeah. Hello from Canada. Yeah, you better turn the camera. She looks all upset now. Was that pervert from Canada talking to me?
Can you put so I can sub to you?
Sorry, what? All thumbs down? I guess that was it?
Yeah. Hey, comment in the chat so I can sub to you.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, I gotta I'm reshooting my lemons for Leukemia Challenge, Paul, in about an hour. Then I gotta run out and return said Viking helmet. That's right. You'll want to see my video, folks.
Why? You should do it live and all. You do it live and record it. Or do a recorded one and do one live and all. so we can all jump on live and watch it.
Watch me out with the helmet on at first? Sure. Yeah, I'll message. I
Yeah.
don't think she'll mind.
I'll shut
Because
it
I'll
down.
just
You go live and do it. I'll shut it down. You go live and do it. And then
all right. Yeah, I'll do that.
That
Why
sounds
not?
good.
Does everyone want to see me do my first live stream? My first live stream. That's a joke. My first planned live stream with a topic with a Viking helmet on. Thumbs up in the chat if you want me to wear the Viking helmet, or at least for the first part. And I got 2 lemons too. I got 2 lemons, Paul, so I can do one, record it, and do one, and actually do it live.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
That'll work.
Yeah, well, what you want to do is, are you setting up on a laptop, or are you doing it on your phone?
It's going to be my phone. No.
Right.
I'm trying to get a buddy of mine to lend me a camera. He is not around, so he's got a much more pro setup. But yeah,
I mean, your live stream. How are you going to do your live stream? Are you going to do your live stream on your phone, or are you doing that on a computer?
it's going to be both. I'm going to switch between at some point. I'm going to do a lot of it in my kitchen area because it's just more room. Because I'm going to show a tank and just the basics, so to speak, of what I'm talking about today, and I'm going to try to get. I think Reef Jeeves is going to help me out with the questions and make sure he reads them out. I got to wait for him to show up here at some point. And then once I've done about the first 45 minutes to an hour, I'm just going to switch over to my main desktop, my office.
Well, what you want to do is set up a schedule.
I already did.
You can't hear me. It's still connected. 1 second.
He's headsetting. Body moving.
Right, I'm here. Cut off the mechanic.
There we
But
go.
yeah, what you want to do is set up. Just if you're going to do it, you do it. What you doing about half an hour, a live stream, or about an hour.
About an hour. Yeah.
Well, go on your computer, set up a schedule so people can see that you're going to be doing a live stream in an hour.
I already did.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Oh yeah. I'm Canadian, not stupid. Some say it's synonymous. Kiss me.
Well, there's 29 people on here. So the 29 people that are watching on here, if you stick your link in, have you got a spanner?
I do. No, I do not have a spanner.
Right, stick a thing in the chat, a message. Let me give you a spanner. Get your link to your live stream that you're going to do. Stick it in there, and we'll tell people go over when you're ready.
Can I link that before it's up? I've never tried.
Just put a message in the chat first. Have you already done it? No?
Yep. No, hold on. There's my channel.
You might not let you do it until I give you a spanner, but I can't give you a spanner until you put something in the chat.
Yeah. There's I did comment hello in the chat there, but give me a sec.
Oh yeah, I see it. Hang on. Ready? Add moderator. There you go. You can put your link in now.
Go. There's link. That's my channel, folks. If you have not subscribed, please do. And go check out the live stream that I do run today in conjunction with these fine gentlemen from the UK and the US. Yeah. What is Dev on Wednesdays, Reef Dudes? It's Reefing with O on Thursdays. Sorry?
And
what's
your
that
channel
cost?
name is?
I can barely hear you. What's Thumbs Down's name?
Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams. I barely hear you, sir.
Your channel's name.
Reefer Madness. Yeah.
He's in the chat. If you go in the chat, click the 3 dots at the side of his name and click go to channel.
Yeah. So it's all there. Yeah. Apparently, I've been told I know something.
Yeah, so we'll go to your channel. The only reason I set a live stream up now is because I just wanted to vent my anger, and I didn't want to do it on someone else's channel.
Oh, you could have popped into mine and went nuts. Come on, Paul. We've seen it before.
No. You've never seen me. Well, a few people have seen me flip out. But when I
was laughing at Mike was heading to that LFS there, Sheffield, and I'm not telling my wife he's picking up a gold elegance. No, no.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he's picking up a gold elegance. Yeah.
Oh,
Excellent, Ravenclaw. Excellent. Yeah. Evening. So yeah, if you want to drop in, I'm just gonna do a tip. I'm gonna dip the toe to come in the first time and do a planned stream versus just kind of going live now kind of deal. And I'm just gonna talk about initial setup and doing it mostly on a budget. We all know if you got tons of money to throw at it, it's easy. The hard part is a lot of people get told not to do a reef tank if they don't have X and X and X. And it's no, you can do a reef tank just about anyway. Me and Nick from Aquarium Cabinet Solutions are going to be doing 5-gallon tanks full on reef. Yeah, how close is that? I can. Oh, it's behind the thing. I can hide that. That is really close. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, I guess that's my niche. That and pests. I'm pretty good at dealing with. Not that I've had a lot. I've only ever really dealt with ick and aptasia, but those seem to be the two big ones in the hobby anyway, like everyone else. So, yeah.
Man, that Monty is wrong.
Isn't it, eh? Look at that. Yeah.
Man, that thing has definitely got a lot bigger since you changed your tank over.
What, me Monty?
Yep.
Yeah, it's massive. Look at it.
Look at that thing. That thing is sick.
I can't show my wife that. She'll be going, "What's wrong with you? You can't grow anything."
Yeah, look at the euthanasia. Massive. Size of a soccer ball.
Yeah, it is, eh? Look at that. You got 3 of them together, right?
Yeah. 1, 2, that side, and there you can see the 3 colours there.
Yeah. What, buddy?
It did that when my dog come in.
Yeah, you heard the cat, eh? What you doing, big guy? Come on, get up on the back of the chair. Yeah. No. It's my original first cat. Him and his sister were the first cats we got. The big guy, and I guarantee Damien makes an appearance. Holy jeez, not enough coffee yet, guys. Appearance on that stream. I'd put money on it. He's already been in the tank twice since I sat it out there. So,
this is not a proper clean. This is just a quick do-over.
Yeah, that's all I ever really do. I don't go too nuts because I'm always scared I'm going to scratch my glass. I use a mag float. And
this is a Tunzi.
The Tunzi, right?
Yeah. They guaranteed not to scratch your big example.
Yep. MagFloat does the same thing. The problem I have with the MagFloat is that if you hit something and it does cause it to break away a little bit, sometimes just whoop, the flow takes it too quick. Yeah. And then you got this thing with the sharp edge on it floating around your tank, right?
Like this, I don't even use the blade. I just use the plastic.
Yeah. Yeah, that red Coraline in my tank's too tough for that. Yeah. It would do the diatom, the just brown haze we all get. So.
Stop licking.
Oh, Roscoe, close to me. No, Kitchener is probably about a 20-hour drive. Maybe 22. Yeah. Roscoe, answering your question there. I'm in St. John, New Brunswick. If you look on a map, you figure it out pretty quick. If I drive through the States... Sorry, what was that, Will? What, Mr. Williams?
Mr. Williams. How many fish you got in there now, Paul?
Oh. Say again.
Mate.
How many fish you got in there, Paul?
2 manganese, 2 clowns, a fox face, a coal tank, 1, 2, 3, 4 wrasse. That's it.
So about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 11 fish.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Not too many, and they're all small except the cock's face, which is there. Other than that, that's it.
Yep. My wife wants me to get some Bartlett's Antheus, and I'm like, they want to eat all the damn time.
Yeah, just say no.
Yeah, I have. You know how well that works, right? You know how well that works, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of true, but not true at the same
you look
time.
after it.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, can you turn Mr. Williams, Mr. Thumbs Down up? It's very low. When he cuts in, it's you can barely hear him.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Williams. We both call Williams. That's why I call him Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams.
Well, most likely I'm always too loud.
Probably. That's all right. So am I.
Try now, narcosis.
Sing 1, 2, 1, 2. Mr. Williams on the line.
There we go. Now I can hear him. Yeah. So where are you at, Mr. Williams?
Wisconsin.
You're in Wisconsin.
Home of the cheese.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys love your cheese. Don't like Canadians because you think we're coming down to steal it. Yeah.
Funny part about it is I don't even vegan.
No, I bet. That's actually a funny part. You know, you live in Wisconsin. If you're, a vegan in any way, shape, or form, everybody looks at you strange. What do you mean you don't eat cheese? No. Brian in the house. How you doing, Brian?
Hello, Brian.
I
Hello,
used to
Lisa.
make cheese, so I know what's in.
You know what's in it, exactly. I know what's in most of my food. I still eat it.
I don't know what's in my food, and I still eat it.
Yep.
I don't care. As long as they have a smile on my face when I'm eating, I don't care what it is.
Yeah. My favorite is when we eat fish. I like to sit in front of my fish tank and go, this could be you. Most of my fish would only make a chunklet at best. Maybe a nugget. Yeah. My fox face might make a little meal.
Who's smoking?
Nobody. That's going to be the hard part tonight is on camera not lighting up. I'm not going to because it just seems wrong, I guess.
You know what I do? I always wait till someone starts a conversation and two people are chatting and I'll nip out for a fag.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah. That works. Oh, coffee and cigarettes.
I just won't tell anyone and I just disappear. Bye-bye.
Yeah. My favorite is when I was working, somebody's like, what are you having for lunch? A whore's lunch. They just look at me funny. It's like coffee and cigarettes, buddy. Yeah.
I've got acro growing in the back of the glass.
Don't be complaining about that, you frickin' bellend. Oh, it's growing on the glass. I got complaints. Go kiss my ass. Yeah.
It's, do you know what I'll do? I can't be asked. As long as the glass looks clean when you look at it, good for me.
Yeah, I got to clean the back glass again, and I'm scared too because last time I did that, yeah, that's when my tank went through a moment. Yeah. So
it's a weekly occurrence. I do it every week. I'll give it a good clean.
Yeah.
But that's just put me off completely. Do you know when things go wrong in the tank? It just knocks you off and you just can't be asking anything.
Yeah. Well, anything breaking is a pain every time. It just irks you to no end, right?
Yeah. Well, the last one I had was a meter exploded in my system, and then the wave maker went, and then all the corals died, and then this happened, and this is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Welcome to reef keeping, as I was told.
Yeah. Well, I've only ever had two big things happen. Velvet, in my like second year of reefing, and then I've had the corals that died last year. I had what four or five colonies strip in a day.
No.
But all of the colonies died, no friends died.
That makes it hard. That does make it hard, right?
Yeah.
You know, I guess that's the part of the community that really comes in handy is when that happens, you'll get lots of sympathy and empathy mostly. You know, like people will sit there and console you best they can. It's like, we understand. We do. We've all been there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there was. It was nice what people did. It's like when the Eater went, the Wave Maker went, and Nick Chan said, come mine. I went to his, give me a max spec gyre and a titanium Eater.
Nice. Yeah, my next purchase is going to be some cobalt neotherms for the heaters. Yeah, that's going to be
Best
my next thing.
Heaters in the world.
Oh, yeah, they're kick ass. They really are. I mean, it's really upsetting for Joey, King of DIY, when those 200s melted on him. And that's why a 300 is actually two 150s is what you get. So.
Oh, they're running for 4 years now. They're the best heaters in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so that's
4 years.
4 years. Yeah, there you go. 4 years, no issues, right? Yeah.
Shoes, no problem.
Yeah.
The only things that is a little problem with them that I actually noticed. What? But to compare it to another 200-watt heater, it isn't 200-watt comparable, I guess. But as far as keeping your tank at 24/7, it's the best.
Yeah, exactly.
And actually have a coupon to get 150.
Sounds like someone's having a pee. Yeah. No. So you said that if you buy you get a bigger cobalt, they give you a coupon?
No. I said that I have a coupon for 50%.
Of a cobalt neotherm?
Yeah.
Can I have it? I still want to replace the heaters in my 120. I'm so tired of Eheims. So tired of them. Yeah.
The Eheims, why? They're pretty.
They swing too much. Really swing too much.
Really?
Yeah, about 2 degrees.
What's that? The Eheim?
Yeah, Eheim Jaegers. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get one of them. And I messaged them. Do you know what they said? Heaters break.
Oh yeah, heaters break. Yeah, that's exactly. My wife got electrocuted by one. So there you go. Take that as you will.
All I wanted to say is you, Bellings.
Oh, that's. My wife spent 2 days sick. She recovered nicely from it. They were worried it affects her heart because whenever you make a muscle constrict with electricity, it releases the same enzymes as a heart attack. So your arm freaks out and gets seized up by the shock. That chemicals run through your body. So they're scared you'll have a heart attack. Bump.
What did she do? She got it.
Well, what happened was
what did she do?
Yeah, she was moving the heater from one side of the sump to the other. And there was a crack in one, and she didn't notice the discoloration. I would have, but she just, I'm moving it, we're cleaning the sump. And she, when she picked it up, the minute she took it out of the water, she grounded, and she took a shock. So, good one, too.
Okay.
And it was my fault. My ATO had run dry, and I was just getting ready to fill it up, and I told her not to touch it. So, blah, blah, blah. I filled it up, got everything balanced up again, and the heater must have been exposed just enough and it actually blew it out because I can't get it laid down in that section. That's the other reason I want the cobalts, is so I can bury them nice and low in the system instead of standing them up or on their side or whatever the case may be. And that one that had cracked. Yeah, go ahead. Hello?
Yeah. Cobalt.
No, I didn't hear you. You went Mr. Roboto there. Sorry, what?
Can you can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Cobalt heaters, you cannot lay on their side or anything else. They have to be standing straight and vertical, up to down.
Oh, BRS TV shows them right flat, bottom of the tub.
Hang on a minute. That courses, that's where you've got to be 100% wrong.
Yeah.
You know why? Do you know why I know you're wrong? Because if you've seen the size of a 400 watt heater when they're that long, yet your sump's only half a foot.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fully submersible. You can sit them right in the
fully
water.
submersible. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, but when you get the pamphlet, it has up to down. Do not lay.
Oh yeah, no, they do. No, you're right, they do. But they even say you can. It's fully submersible. Yeah. So.
Yeah, cruise. What happened, Paul? Right, cruise. I've got the Red Sea Reefer. As you know, I did test Red Sea Reefers from when my tank broke in the first place. So where the filter socks go, the way that the Red Seas are built, they have a plastic rack that your socks slide into. The full rack just literally fell apart this morning. So it fell apart, and there's no other way to put socks in. And the way my filtration is, I need the socks for the filtration. Because I don't have a refugium, I don't have any other form of to take the crap out. That is the way I take my crap out. And now we're knackered. I would rather run 2 or 3 100 heaters rather than a 300 watt heater. Would that not use more wattage, doing it that way?
It would, yeah. A little bit. Yeah.
At the end of the day, a lot of people like saving the world of all this energy usage and saving a few pence in your pocket. And I did break that coral when I went to pass with a glass cleaner. So since last week, it's grown enough for me to break it as I went past with the cleaner.
We'll go in, pick it up, and move it to a
Nah, I just did that and mixed it into the sand. I've got so many frags on the bottom of here. I could pull you 2-inch frags of Montipora just laying on the floor at the back.
Well, you could send them to me, except that by the time they got here, they would just be white skeleton things with flesh hanging in the water.
At the back of the rocks, I've got literally full frags stacked up at the back where I just throw them behind.
Oh.
Hello, TMG. But I said people do come here and they do take the frags off me. I don't charge them. If someone just visits or pops past and they're like, hello, I'm like, hey, here's some frags.
Yeah, take these, please. Take them. Take my wife.
Michael knows what I'm like. If someone comes and asks for a frag, they don't get it.
Ooh.
If someone comes and doesn't ask for a frag, they get a frag.
There you go. Everybody knows the secret now.
Everyone comes like this.
Yeah. Yeah. I was laughing. No, it's funny that you say that because if you don't say anything to me or you just mention in passing maybe something with your tank and I've got that piece of equipment or I've got something that'll work to help you with that, I have given away as much as I've ever bought. Right? Just here, man, take this. That'll fix that right up for you. Blah, blah, blah. Wow, man, how much you want for it? Nothing. Here, just take it and, give it back to me when you're done with it. I can tell you I've never gotten the stuff back. But that's okay, whatever. If I call them up and say I need it, I'm sure I could get it. But I know one guy's still using a heater and a pump that I gave him. So, whatever.
It's Nick. So,
probably
bear with me.
Yeah.
Hello.
That bell end.
Well, guys, I got to go.
All right.
So I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Sounds good, man.
Catch you guys tomorrow.
Sounds good. If you can hang on my stream, go right ahead. But whatever. Have yourself a good day, Captain.
Hopefully, I'll get a notification. I'll probably make a sweet appearance.
There you go. Yeah, no kidding, eh, Cruz? Like, you just realize, like, geez, man, I could have built a whole other system with that crap. But, yo. Oh, look, another cup of coffee down. I'd like to say I'm nervous about my stream today, but I'm not. Although now I've had demands placed on me that I must record a video for the lemons for leukemia and do it live, which is like, okay, I can do that, I guess. I got 2 lemons. Wow, it got very quiet. Now I'm in here trying to control his silence. Hot topic. Neither hot nor a topic. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, there we go. So I've got to do that. I'm going to do that. And I'm done early enough. She says that's okay. All right. So, yep. So I can keep the Viking helmet. All right. So, wonder if I can get my hair cut before today starts. You're muted, Paul.
I'm still on the phone.
Oh, you're still on the phone. Okay. You know, it's funny. When you do stuff and, you know, Paul was just saying about it too and that, and, you know, you help people out and all that. When you need their help with something, it's really funny how they're never around. It makes you want to be a bell end. Yeah. But it's not in my nature. It is not. Well, always the way. You're right, Tony. It's always the damn way. Yeah. Like, I've got buddies. If I said I had a body to hide, they'd help me. I know they would. But unfortunately, they don't cut hair or they don't, whatever the case may be. Hey, Cruz. Was that Cruz coughing or was that my cough not caught by the mute?
I'm back.
It is Cruz.
Good
Cruz.
morning.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Sorry.
Happy
Doing
Easter
fine.
weekend.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing all right.
Sounds great.
Oh, Lisa cut my hair. Yeah. My wife, Lisa cut my hair. Yeah, I did put that on video. That'd probably get 1 million views. Yeah.
You might as well look at this now because this tank might go up in the next few days. I've got nothing to clean it out with.
No. It'll be fine.
So you're just going to throw away your... Oh, is Paul going to throw away his filtration system and just keep the tank?
No, I'm gonna get rid of all of it. I'm gonna sell it all, and I'm gonna take up knitting.
Are you? Why?
I'm just saying. Honestly, when I say something to me, I usually stick to my guns and use this. I've had enough. Because like,
Gotcha.
Shit goes.
Yeah. Has reefing become too easy for you? So you're just gonna fold up. We can make it harder.
It's not that. It's broke. My sump's broke. That's what it is. So that's why.
The pump, the return pump.
No.
His. Go ahead, Paul.
Filtration.
Yeah. Filter
You know
sock
the Red-
holder broke.
Yeah, do you know? Yeah, do you know the Red Sea? The way that they've designed it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You've got it
Why
goes
don't
into
you?
the chamber, then it overflows, right into that section. All that has just snapped off. Literally fell into about 50 pieces.
Oh, I have an idea. You want to hear it?
Go for it.
Turn it into a refugium.
But I've always used a skimmer cruise, right? And I need to use a skimmer. But there's nowhere to put a skimmer in. It's the design of the Sump shite. It's tiny. You've got tiny sections. If you make it refugium, there's nowhere to put the skimmer.
Yeah.
The way that the design.
That was one of the reasons for the hang on the back skimmers. You remember back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah. What we used to do with those old Red Seas. Yeah. What we did with the old Red Seas is we turned that skimmer section into a refugium, put a hang on back filter skimmer.
I don't think there's room for a hang on the back in there though.
There isn't.
They made the stand smaller.
Yep, they made it smaller.
Yeah, there's no back. It's all filled in. It's literally a concealed sump, so you can't hang anything off the back of it.
Yeah,
there's no refugium in it, so you've got enough room for a skimmer. Even though it's the design shite. It's shite.
Ouch, that hurts. That does limit you, doesn't it?
It does. That's what I'm saying. The filtration in a Red Sea, it's got to be the filter socks, unless you do the refugium. But like you've seen people convert that little top bit into a refugium and things like that. And
I think I have a solution for that. So that whole piece sheared off, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you build an egg crate like a rack?
You can
and throw some.
It's got the auto top off chamber at the top of it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And that's flush to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll see you later, Woody.
No.
Woody's going to work.
Yeah, the older ones that I'm familiar with doesn't have the auto top off on top of it. So you'd be able to snap, just clean up that snapped off part where the filter socks were, and then just put an egg crate filtration rack in the back. You know what I'm saying? The old style.
It's that thin. That's how much room you've got. You've got like an 1/8 of an inch. That's it. So you can't even put nothing there. It's just pathetic the way they've done it. It's a crap design.
Well, it's all in one though. You know what I'm saying? When you do all in one systems, that's one of the limiting factors is that they try to squeeze as much stuff into it as possible.
Exactly what Nick was just saying to me. That's what Nick was just saying to me. They had all this, that, and the other, make it all fancy, making it look good. But it's just shite.
You can't. What is that? You can't replace the sump with a new one, with a new design.
Yeah, you can. But look at Seymour; he's done that. But have you seen the price of it?
Yeah, because it's custom.
It's so expensive. Do you know how to get all that? Like Seymour, he's got like Woody money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary when he talks gear. It's like, you understand that's my mortgage, that's everything, right?
You see, the thing is, when it comes to things like this as an hobby, you've got so much that you can put into an hobby, and when you pump in hundreds of pounds into it, and when you think it's not an hobby, then it's something serious. Obviously, your initial setup, you're pumping all your money into it. You're buying your corals, you're pumping money into it. But when you need a new sump, that's more to help you. But it's like an hobby when you go knitting or sewing, you're buying a ball of wool for £1 or $2 or whatever it is. But for me to fork out it's going to be 700 quid for a new sump. A lot of money. Like Seymour.
Well, I mean, wouldn't Nick be able to create a glass one for you?
Well, I think Nick said he'll sort me a new system out. Well,
yeah, a new sump system, right?
No, new system.
All right, sounds exciting.
Have you seen? I've just gone on YouTube on my phone, right? Have you seen the thumbnail for this live stream? Look at that. It looks like I'm holding a piece of tissue with crap on it up. Look at that.
The poop of your tank.
That's the way he's done that himself. He took a thumbnail.
That looks like a tampon.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't look pretty, does it?
A sanitary napkin. Yeah.
Yes. Well, unsanitary in this case.
It's just,
to say the least.
do you know what? I'm just fed up. It's not a good thing when you do the hobby and you're loving it, and then you just get. It's one of those. It's just fed up.
Well, did you see what Raven? You see what Raven said?
All right, buy me one.
Tony.
You know how much they are? They cost the price of a Sump.
Oh, the hang-on? The hang-on thing?
The roller system.
It's not that much.
Have you seen the roller system?
No. Oh, yeah. That's expensive.
They're expensive.
$600.
They're expensive.
$500, $600 US.
You see, if it was an easy fix and things like that, you're all right. Like I said, Dave's going to send the replacement bit out, but it's one of them. Is it going to happen again? It's one thing after another. Like within that, could take over like most well a week or so to come from the US, and in that time, the amount of crap that's going to be pumped in that's not going to be filtered out that I usually filter out, it's going to change my system a lot. Do you know what I mean? So we'll have to see how much crap. See what my nitrates and phosphates, and I'm going to have to keep my eye on them.
Yeah, here's a pre-filter sock replacement. It's probably about 16, 17 bucks. Hold on, give me a second.
No worries.
Hey, I'll call you guys back.
No worries. Oh, he's gone. Right. You still there, Craig?
I am just doing some business. I was just muting while he was talking there, so.
All right. What time are you doing your lemon squeezy in your mouth thing?
It's almost 2, so I'm going to be starting right around another 2 hours from now.
Right. 2 hours-ish. I say what I'll try to do. I'll try to jump on for a while. I've got to eat some stuff. Yeah.
Sure.
I need to have a shave. So I'll shut this down about 6 o'clock or something. My time. In about 20 minutes or so.
That's entirely up to you. That's what I said.
Someone might probably jump in the bath and jump on someone's stream in the bath. Whoop, whoop.
You know what? I'm not sure which way I enjoy it more. I like running my stream and all that. That's great. But sometimes it's just nice to jump onto someone else's and be a bell end, right? You know, you don't have to worry about moderating, as it were.
I like jumping on other people's streams. See, me, most of the time, I'll jump on someone's stream and I'll listen and listen and listen. And every now and then you'll see me jumping, you know, with a comment.
Yeah.
I'm always listening to them. Like I said, the only reason I threw this one up because I wanted to just vent my anger on this hobby.
Yeah, I got to watch my timing. Great thing is, I'm going to go pick up the 5-gallon tank. It's going to be a brand new tank for that challenge there with Nick, which I'm not even sure. How the hell did that happen, Paul?
I don't know.
How did we suck each other into that one?
I've got a 3-gallon nano upstairs.
Anyway, and it's just, I wanted, and I think it was me and him trying to show, because we all can do that. We don't have to do it, but I think it was how cheap could we do it and make it look good at the same time. And I think that's where we got into donating it. Like somebody can give you something that's going to work for you. Miracle Mud, as the base is going to be the best way to keep that healthy. And I don't even know how it came about, but it'll be interesting to see how that one pans out.
Right. I've got my little nano here. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Right. This is Miracle Mud substrate.
Yeah.
So I've got Miracle Mud substrate. I've got my little damsel in here. A single fish.
That's a good place for them.
Right. So I've got one damsel. And that was I got that from someone's sump. Someone had it in the sump for years, so I got it. Right. I've got one snail to eat the algae off the rock.
Yep.
But if you keep looking, let me just pin mine there. If I can see it. You'll see it's white up here.
Mm-hmm.
It goes around and it cleans it all the time, so it's always got food. I've got one sand sifting in snail. This is zoas. This is testozoas.
Yeah.
And the zoas are growing. I'll put one zoa in there. There's now 5 on a thread plug here. If the zoas start going good, I'll put zoas over the rock. But yeah, and I've got this here is a marine light. So that's just a marine light. That I keep over the zoa. And this one, I know it's got 2 little lights over it, 2 shitty little lights. I could just have this one. But the reason I put this one here is because this I could grow SPS with that. Do you know what I mean? But that I just kept over that zoa there.
Yep.
Just to make the
just
zoa
a
grow.
little extra light, yeah.
Just for the zoa, yeah. So it's literally over the zoa. That's why it's lit up here a lot. But it's dirty, right? It needs cleaning. And this, I've never done a water change on it. I've never done a water change on it since I got it. I set up in January. All I've done is top it up.
Yeah, I think the only reason I'm going to do the 5 is I can put it on my desk. I can have it right here. I can set the camera up. It'll be an extra little tank. People can see it when I'm streaming is what my thinking was. And show people how cheap you can do it. It's not expensive to get into this hobby unless you make it expensive. And since I know O just jumped in, if you want to buy the levels of tech gear that O runs, yeah, it's going to get expensive unless you go looking for a deal, which you talked about the other night, O. Checking Craigslist and picking it up. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, local forums. Heck yeah. Here you can get, I know in the New York area we have like our own forum that covers this area, but we have a lot of people here. But yeah, you can get good deals.
Yep.
But there's also people using like cheaper light, like those PAR 38 lights, over nanos. I've seen people use them. Yeah.
So $140 Canadian. That's not bad.
Yeah. That upstairs cost me 80 quid, £80 for all of it.
Yeah. And you got a little skimmer on it too, I noticed, right?
Yeah, it's got a skimmer on here. It come with a 3-gallon, the system itself, which is like an all-in-one built in at the back, come with a skimmer, the light, the heater, so obviously the air pump and all that with it, and it come with a refractometer. And what else did it come with? Other little bits and bats, but all of it for, I think it cost me 60 quid.
Hey, I got an idea for like the black box LEDs. If we can get our hands on the same material that Ecotech uses for its diffuser, we could probably make DIY diffusers, right?
We should be. I've actually already been thinking of that, O. The minute you showed the Radeon ones, and I was looking at the material, I'm thinking 2 sheets of that would cover a black box.
Yeah.
Right?
And
I wonder if you took
done. There's nothing new with that. If you go onto the forums, they've already been done.
What are they using?
They're using that diffuser stuff.
Where from, though? Where are they getting it? Yeah, where are they getting it?
I don't know. Have a look on the forums. I've seen it on there, though.
Yeah, because
Bella teasing me with that.
That eliminates a lot of the the hot spots with the with the black boxes.
That's where Ecotech got it from, the forums.
I wouldn't be surprised because guess what? Red Sea took a lot of that big thread on Reef to Reef and Reef Central about the Red Sea reefer tanks. Red Sea ended up taking a lot of ideas from that and integrated it into their newer tanks.
Yeah, except for how to make a filter sock holder that doesn't fall apart, right, Paul?
That thing was cheap, but I never liked using it anyway.
I don't like
And
how they did that. That's just stupid, man. You don't even need to do it like that. There's so many, much more strength, not strength, easier ways to make that and make it easier to deal with it, right? I don't know. I don't get it.
I would always jam mine, but the most annoying thing with the filter socks is the fact that it's proprietary sizes.
Yeah.
And they're smaller, so you
Oh
tend to
yeah,
have
they
to,
got proprietary filter socks, don't they?
yeah. I think
Oh,
that
why?
That and
Why?
the Vertex. That and the Vertex. It's a Vertex size. So they're smaller. And then, they're like $10 each. And they're smaller. And they clog faster. Because they're 7.5 inches long instead of, 12 inches long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Because I use 4-inch by 10-inch.
Yeah.
Right? So, why didn't you go standard? You would have made people have profit to be had, right?
Hey, man, I don't know.
Yeah. No. That's usually when it comes to business. That's it. There's profit to be had. Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. All right. So I got a buddy coming over. I'm getting my hair cut, so I look all pretty for the live stream. Yeah. I don't want to go. My hair's it's knackered, man. I have the, what did I call it? I have the old man, I'm pissed off and unemployed haircut going. So, which is basically just growing out, making it look like I'm unemployed. So, all right. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hop off because I don't think you're running too much longer. You said, Paul.
No, I'm not going to. I've got stuff to do. I'm going out tonight, so.
Wow. Yeah. Just dip the toe. No one got to know.
I'm heading out with the family now, so.
Well, I'm on in about 2 hours, folks. Reefer Madness. Don't forget to go check out my live stream here in conjunction with everybody that's actually in here.
Just stick your link here before you go.
Yeah, I'll do that again. I think I still got it up here. Nope. Copied that over from there. So my link, my channel. Actually, I should be able to do it right from here. Hold on. So that's me, folks, and I can only remove now because of my wrench. There, I just look like a bell end. There we go. Get over here. Mad Dog streaming, by the way, too, if you need your fix.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
Yeah. And he's boom, boom, boom.
All right, hang on a second. I mean, if you're shutting it down, but I'm gonna pause for a minute because I'm at the pharmacy.
He wants some Viagra.
There we go. Yeah, you need a lift. All right, folks, that's my link. That's my dashboard, but that'll get you there. Just look me up. Streaming around 4 p.m. Atlantic, 3 p.m. Eastern, and 8 o'clock UK. Check it out.
Yep. I'll see you later, mate.
Later, guys.
See you later, Craig. Yeah, so everyone jump on his channel in a bit. Everyone needs the live stream fix. And he's a good guy. It's always good to have good guys. Yeah, I'm thinking tonight. I'm going out. So I need to go in. In fact, what I want to do. Why is Mad Dogs not in my subscription list for what could be live? I don't know. Gotta go walk the dog. Yep, right. We'll wait for Seymour to come back, and then we'll see where we'll go from there. But like I say, I've got a lot of crap to do. Mad Dog. Let's have a look. What?
Did United win?
Yep. So can't wait for Swansea to come in.
Yep. Hey, Paul, where do you keep your phosphates?
We usually keep them around 0.08.
0.08?
Yeah.
All right.
Ish.
All right.
I tried to keep them around there.
All right. Tested mine today. They're like 0.2. That's on the high side, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I won't be worried about it. Like, it depends what your nitrates are.
Well, I used the Salifert test kit. I think 5.
Well, then yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna put some carbon in. I gotta change my carbon, so I'm gonna put some GFO in the carbon.
Hang on. What are they? 5? What is it? Is it 14 times, isn't it?
Yeah.
So your nitrates need to be 14 times the phosphates. That's right, yeah?
Yeah. So it's right?
Hang on. Yeah. 0.02 times 14. Yeah. A little bit.
The phosphates is high. 0.2, I said, 0.2, not 0.02.
No, yeah. I'm saying, yeah, they are right a little bit, yeah.
All
But I
right.
said not to be worried about it, like.
Yeah, no, only because the sticks I got the other day, a little bit brown, but it could be because they were stressed, Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm going to still stick a little bit of GFO in to, bring it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would always, put about a spoonful in. Have you got what you want in Robert Foss?
I have 2 different type of GFO. I have the regular GFO, and then I have the iron base and I have the aluminum base. But the thing is, I'm dealing with this weird type of cyano, and I've given it like 3 weeks, and it's not. So I'm gonna use I put some ChemiClean in last night. It's already cleared up most of it. So what I'm gonna do today is, I'm heading out now, but when I get back in, I'm gonna do like a water change, not a water change to, change water, but I'm gonna vacuum the sand bed. So whatever I take out, I'll just put in fresh salt water, and then I'll go from there.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just the vacuum,
Yeah.
Take that stuff out of the sand bed. Because when I was it's killed most of it, to be honest. I see it drying up, so I'm gonna hit it with another dose. I'm gonna follow the instructions, and then after the instructions, I'll do like a small water change to kind of get rid of the medication a little bit. Put some carbon in, and then add GFO to that carbon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get some. I'm gonna try and get some bacteria. I can't get that what's the bacteria you guys use?
I use Fritz 460 or ATM Outbreak.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I use Fritz.
Yeah.
What do you think about the other ones? Like,
never used anything. Right.
Okay.
Anyway, right. Seymour, you stay there. I'm just going to shut the finger down, but you stay there because I'll stay talking to you. Because I'm going to start getting money. Right. I'm going to shut this stream down. I'll catch you all later. So bye, Seymour.
Bye, Seymour. Oh, not me. Oh, sorry.
All right. I'll catch you all later. Thanks for joining the stream. See you in a bit.